First of all, we did not agree with the Speaker's letter because apart from the service award, we had other grounds for the censuring of the 4 commissioners of parliament that included misconduct, misbehavior, and we traversed them, saying, for instance, where we have evidence of them taking fictitious trips abroad, 90 days at a go abroad, trips with spouses, contracts of parliament, etc. So those are outside the service award. For them, they had anticipated all issues to be around service award. That is their own framing. But the motion delivered to the clerk to parliament on the 5th of August is clear about the service award. Yes, service award was an aspect. But apart from that, we moved to other grounds. It is not our intention to revise the motion, no. Number 2, it is also not our intention to try to legislate against the ruling, no. We are not revising the ruling. We are not. But we are saying you can sever the service award and the other grounds can remain standing. And this is why we are here to say our motion is alive and clear. And we are waiting for Parliament to sit tomorrow. Because the 14 days elapsed today. Of course it should be within, but the days elapsed today. Tomorrow we are waiting for the debate.
So, Honorable, does this mean that you're okay with the ruling of court on service awards?
We have our reservations, but we don't intend to turn ourselves and turn Parliament into an appellate court. Parliament is not an appellate court. We are not considering that. Those who can challenge the ruling can use other procedures, but not Parliament.
Now, the rules of procedure puts it that when you're not satisfied with the Speaker's guidance, you go to court. Now that the Speaker guided on this matter, your response is you have written to the Speaker.
No, we are still demanding that Speaker complies with the rules. This is not a ruling by the Speaker. The Speaker has just written a letter. She picked pen and wrote to Parliament. You get it? It's not a ruling of the Speaker. It's an opinion. It's not a ruling. This is an opinion. She's expressing her opinion. And an opinion is different from a ruling.
So the letter you are replying to is an opinion, but not a ruling.
Not a ruling. The ruling has to be in chair. The ruling has to be in Parliament. She's not a judge to write a ruling. She can only rule while on the floor of Parliament. And for us, we demand that she convenes Parliament and complies with the rules of procedure of Parliament and the Constitution.
Do you cite any delay tactics in the handling of this matter?
Not citing, but we're equally surprised because this is a matter that was before the ambit of Parliament. And we are surprised that the commissioners chose to take themselves to court as a way of failing us here. We have the court proceedings here. Daniel Bwete never stepped in court at once. He didn't. So these people, these commissioners, took themselves to court, gave evidence against themselves under lock and key, under the table. We did not know because we would be the potential witnesses. We would be the ones with the evidence. Which evidence did they use in court? But they chose to take themselves to court. And I saw Honorable Mpuka turning himself into the spokesperson of the judiciary. Dancing.
So what evidence do you have that these people did not go to court? Do you know Daniel Bwete personally?
What we have is a record of court proceedings. And the record of court proceedings show that Daniel did not step at any single moment in court. He was represented by lawyers, all right, but he never, as a plaintiff, he never stepped in court, not even a single day. So these people just manufactured some complainant, some plaintiff, hired lawyers for that purpose. Bwire and Ojambo undertook that work, took themselves to court, locked the doors, the windows, and went under the table. The matter was heard there, a ruling was made, and they are happy that they've defeated the motion. Their going is not for any other purpose, but for the purposes of defeating the motion.
Without discussing the ruling, I don't know why the Speaker wants to act alone. That ruling would have been given in the House. The Speaker is a Speaker while the whole House is in session. That such wonderful rulings would be given when we are seated as a House. So if she sits alone in an office and makes a ruling, even some of us who want to raise issues against us, it looks as if we are just attacking and fighting her. I want to appeal to our Speaker to learn to use Parliament in the plenary, to use the plenary. So this motion, first of all, would have been allowed to be introduced in the House, and then thereafter, a procedural matter would have been raised by another member. Because for you, the Speaker, you are the judge, you are just a presiding officer. You don't take decisions alone. So you'll allow the matter to come before the House, before the plenary, as our rules of procedures provide. Then during a debate, a matter of procedure is raised by a member, and then the Speaker takes a ruling. But when the Speaker takes a ruling, when the matter is not before plenary, then you wonder where she derives those powers from. I think the Right Honourable Speaker, with due respect, is overstepping her mandate. She's not allowing the Parliament to work, and that is very unfortunate. For some of us who have been here much longer than some of them, including the speakers themselves, we feel sad that the 11th Parliament shall be judged harshly just because of such, why that insecurity? Allow the matter to come before Parliament, then a member raises this as a procedural matter, and then you as the presiding officer, you make a ruling. It looks more beautiful than sitting in your office alone and authoring a letter to disallow a motion. Because in any case, the Speaker is supposed to facilitate her members to bring business to the House, that these matters go unanswered. If we had discussed this matter as a matter of national importance, the first date was raised, we would be through with it already. But the more we try to disallow, the more we force it out of our way, the more it imposes itself on us. We cannot allow such a thing to be said against Parliament and we don't say anything. It is so sad. Already people are demonstrating against Parliament. We are becoming endangered because of her conduct. So for me, I want to encourage my sister, the Right Honourable Speaker, that she should feel more secure than she's currently doing. Allow business to come to House. She has authority and powers to make these decisions, but in plenary, without us MPs sitting with her, she's not a speaker. She's a speaker because of us. So why do you really want to put parliamentary work? You want parliamentary work to be done in your office as an individual. That is very unfair. Let the matter come to Parliament and let a member, one or two, raise this as a matter of procedure. We get arguments for or and against proceeding with this matter after a court ruling. Then she takes a ruling. Njagala kusaba Speaker nti awulire emirembe ekimufuula Speaker ffe babaka be aba Parliament. Buli Parliament lwetuula amaanyi ge we geeyongera. Era mu mateeka ye yalibadde asinga n'okuba ng'ayagala ffe tuleetenga ebiteeso bingi. Kakati ku kino saagala na kugenda mu nsalawo ye oba kituufu ogenda mu maaso n'okuteesa ku musango nga gwawuliddwako mu kooti oba nedda. Kyenjagala okugamba nti okusalawo kwe tekwalijjidde mu bbaluwa. Ensonga eno yaligirese nejja mu paalamenti ng'amateeka gaffe bwe galagira. Ne wabaawo bammemba ne baleeta ensonga nti ye sipiika, ensonga eno gye tuteesa kubanga ye sipiika kisuubirwa nti talina kyamanyi. Kati kyagamba kooti bwe yasaze omusango yamuwandiikidde nti twasaze eno omusango toguteesaako, yakitegedde atya? Mu mateeka sipiika aba talina kyamanyi okutuusa nga kimaze omubuulirwa. Kubanga nze ne gye baasalira omusango bamwe mwalabako ani yayimirira mu kaguli era uwana ne bamuwozesa, nze saabiwulira nako. Na bino byempulira mpulira byambu. So ebyo ebyembu sipiika yali tuyambye, ensonga eno nejja mu paalamenti. Kakati ne wabaawo ababaka ba paalamenti ne baleeta ekiteeso nti ensonga eno tuleeta ekiteeso teteesebwako kubanga kooti yagimaliriza. Then nabali abagamba nedda eteesebweko nabo ne baleeta ensonga zaabwe. Kati awo sipiika n'atuula mu buyinza bwa ofiisi bw'entebe ye n'asalawo n'agamba nange nzikiriziganyiza n'abagamba nti tekola ki teteesebwako yawedde. Nekigenda nawali ku Hansard awo we byali wedde obulungi. Naye buli woogezaako okulemesa ekintu kino okujja mu ddiiro omuntu abuuza nti kyaki lwaki? Kubanga mbadde ngamba nabo bennyini bano kibagasa okujja bakikubewo mu ddiiro wali era banabo bakimalirize kigende ne ku Hansard nti bakiwangula. N'abaana abalijja mirembe bagambe nti ensonga eno yaggwa bulungi mu kooti yaliyo ne mu paalamenti neggwa era ababaka bonna awatali kwesalawo ne bakkiriza nti kooti omusango yali agusaze ng'ate ne byesaze bye by'amazima. Tugende maaso. Because wano waliwo nze nganze n'akafuna ennyinnyonnyola bbiri. Waliwo bannamateeka abagamba nti nedda ebintu wadde bibadde mu kooti bino ebiri mu paalamenti byanjawulo kubiri mu kooti. Ne wabaawo bannamateeka abagamba nti nedda nga we byawedde mu kooti byawedde. Kakati awo sipiika waatulira wali mu ntebe ye n'awuliriza enjuyi zombi n'alyoka asalawo. Naye okusalirangawo mu ofiisi ye atuleetera okukemebwa tugende tumwanukule ate agambe nti nno kubanga Abaganda ffe tugamba nti ssemukulu akusoose kibi nti abaana ba leero. Omuntu omukulu amala okukolako omusango bw'omugambako n'atandika okwekokkola mbu abaana ba leero tebatya baki bakulu. Kati atutwala mu kukemebwa okwokupima bye yakoze tulyoke tubyogereko nti oba birungi oba bibi. Abantu nganze abaluddeko wano eno kubanga nina omukisa nti nze najja wano nga sipiika tannajjawo wadde namusookawo emyezi mitono naye at least natuukawo nga tannatuukawo. Paalamenti eba ya kitiibwa nnyo nga byonna byesalawo ebisala ababaka batudde ne babikubaganyako ebirowoozo mu nkola eya demokrasiya. Bw'otunuulira constitution akawaayiro namba 79 kagamba nti paalamenti omulimu gwayo omukulu kwe kukakasa nti Uganda efugibwa mu nkola eya demokrasiya. Kakati paalamenti ye eneeraba etya nga eggwanga lifugibwa mu demokrasiya ng'ate yo teyeefuga mu demokrasiya? Owulira abakomishoni bagamba tebakyatuula. Committee chairpersons abaali tudde okukola order paper bagamba tetukyatuula. Kakati ani atuula? Kati ate ne plenary nayo buli business ejja nti nedda eyo njigaanye eyo sijja jjikiriza mu house yange. Bannange.
To wake up. He needs to check his institution, the judiciary. It has started losing. It has started getting compromised by forces from this parliament. This ruling here, we call upon the Chief Justice to review it, whether it's genuine or not. These fools took themselves to court. These thieves, they took themselves to court, created their own case, and it was passed in their favor. This ruling has nothing to do with our petition. It has nothing to do with our petition. Our petition was on grounds provided by the rules of procedure of Parliament, Rule 110. And also, our petition has other grounds. We are not looking at the service award alone. We are looking at issues of misconduct. What are these issues? Commissioners giving themselves illegal trips with their spouses. Somebody is going away for a trip, benchmarking trip for 30 days, which is not there in actual sense. Illegal recruitments in this parliament, where the commissioners have their own relatives, sisters, brothers, husbands. These are all matters of misconduct. So our motion is still relevant. It must appear on the order paper. Nobody is going to fool us in this parliament. If you don't know to interpret the law, if you don't know how to interpret our petition, then you should hire machineries or lawyers to come and interpret for you. There is no way. This is uncalled for. Now, Parliament was adjourned last week to Tuesday, tomorrow. The Speaker herself has written, referring tomorrow's Parliament to be on 28th in Gulu. There is no regional parliamentary sitting that we are going to accept. It is theft. It is theft of taxpayers' money. It is theft of taxpayers' money. Which special message is going to be sent in Gulu that cannot be sent from this parliament here centrally? Nobody knows the budget. They're actually trying to account for already stolen money. If not, where is the budget for the regional parliaments? Everything is hidden. So we are telling you, Ugandans, reject it. Gulu will be a battlefield. Gulu will be a battlefield. We are calling upon Ugandans, the taxpayers, to come out and block that sitting. It is uncalled for. We are not in support of any regional parliamentary sitting. I call upon people in Mbarara to block it. People in Mbale should block it. People in Masaka rise up and block it. Stealing of your money, taxpayers' money. All the sittings, those regional sittings, can be done from here in this parliament. It's just a matter of saying, on Tuesday, we shall deal with the matters of Northern Uganda. On Wednesday, we shall deal with the matters in the order paper of matters of what? Western Uganda and Mbarara. It is easy to give a day and deal with the matters of Mbale. I mean, Eastern, in Mbale, instead of going to Mbale. Why you move? Why you spend money on accommodation? Why you spend money on ABCD? Why you give members allowance, extra money to move to Gulu? For what? Ugandans, please, 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 wake up. Don't allow those regional parliamentary sittings. Don't, Ugandans, don't. It's too much. It is too much. You cannot do that. We are standing for our motion. We need a debate. Why is the Speaker not being neutral? Why is Anita Among not neutral? Why is she trying to take sides? If all fails, we shall take her to court. We shall take the Speaker Anita Among to court. We shall take her to court. Watch the space. We are not giving up. We shall fight for the rights of Ugandans until the end in this parliament. This 11th parliament, we are not giving up. We are not. Please, we thank you.
Speaker yasooka n'atuwandiikira ebbaluwa ye ng'eraga nti no parliament tekyayina motion muffe nti kubanga motion emaze okusalibwawo eggoye kooti nemwe bannayuganda ani eyagenda ne yeewaabira yekka ekyo kyali kibaddewo wa ne beewaabira tuvumirira nnyo enkola eremesa paalamenti okukola omulimu gwayo bakamisona ne beekobaana mu kyama mu nkukutu ne bagenda ne beewaabira bokka ne beewaako obujulizi bokka ne beesinga omusanga ati ne bavayo ne bazina bw'otunuulira record eno eya kooti, Daniel Bwete talinnyangako mu kooti n'omulundi n'ogumu mirundi palamenti kooti gye yatuula emirundi ebiri. Bwete teyalinnyako mu kooti kubanga kooti egamba Bwete omuwaabi oba plaintiff absent. Tuvumirira ekikolaba ekyabakamisona baffe okwewaabira bokka kubanga ffe tulina obujulizi. Ffe twandibadde abajulizi, ffe twandibadde tugenda mu kooti ng'abajulizi, naye ne baggalawo entimbe, ne baggalawo enzigi, ne badda wansi w'emmeeza ne beewoleza eyo bokka nga bawoza. Tuvumirira ennaku 30 n'okomawo gwe 11 nga wewadde ennaku 30 n'okomawo gwe 12 nga wewadde 30. Ennaku 9 wazimala ddi ebweru w'eggwanga ng'ate buli lunaku beesasula $720 buli lunaku. Buno bubbi. Naye sipiika bw'asalawo mu bbaluwa ye nti tetukyatudde kubanga kooti yasalawo okusaavisa woodi yokka, eyo tugitadde ebbali, twagala batunnyonnyola ate ku bino bye beekola. Emirimu gye bagiwa abaluganda bakona ab'emikwano ne bannyinaabwe ne baani bonna mu palamenti wano. Bannayuganda balala banaafuna ddi ku keeki y'eggwanga. Kale adde atya musajja mukulu Matiya Mpuuga azinye n'ayawula, akubye engoma, azina, ayawula, ate n'afuuwa n'abalabi. Mpuuga oswaziza nnyo eggwanga. Weerekeremu. Bagamba teweemalaamu ng'ogw'empaawo, teweemalaamu ng'ogw'empaawo. N'olwekyo ffe sipiika bino byagamba nti tugende eggulu. Sipiika yeegendereze kubanga ali mu kumenya mateeka. Sipiika yeffe tumulonda. Sipiika yeffe tumulonda. Mukyala Anita Among wali mubaka ng'abalala tetukulonda. Tukulonze kubiriza palamenti ng'osinziira ku mateeka ne ssemateeka, so si gwe kweterawo bibyo. Oba bano bakinywi oba ba mukwano nnyo, yita palamenti etuule, oleme kubeera n'abaana n'ebyana. Era ebbaluwa ye tumaze okugiddamu ne tumugamba nti ebbaluwa ye byeyogera tetukkaanya nabyo, tunuulira amateeka kye gagamba. Ebbaluwa tumaze okugimukwanga, tetulina kyala kye tulindirira, tusuubira atuuze palamenti. Tebajja kugumaza mbiro, tubalaba, kamwewaabire, kamwesuule mu nnyanja, kamwetwale eggulu, ne bwe munaagenda e Congo oba e Juba bajja kukomawo wano, tujja kubaddamu. Tetugenda ku reviewinga musango guno kubanga amateeka agafuga emisango tugamanyi. Ogenda mu review nga naawe oli party to the case. Bw'obanga tobadde party, abawozezza nga babadde balala, babadde mu misango balala, toyinza genda nti ate njulira. Kooti ekubuuza ojulira ngaani? Noki tubalaba. Naye tugenda kukola, tugenda kutuula. Abaka 186 tebannatuula. Tugenda kutuula tulabe options n'amakubo ge tunaayitamu, tulabe nga tufuna obwenkanya. Twala mu kooti kyekimu ku birala bye tutunuulidde. Ekyokubiri, tuyinza omusayitinga olwa contempt, ayisizaamu olugaayo parliament. Contempt. Omubaka Anita Among aleme kuleeta contempt. Rules za parliament zimulaga wadde speaker ne speaker parliament si ye tagitwalira mu kikondoolo kye eno parliament. Naye tusobola omusayitinga for contempt kubanga byonna byonna byetaagisa tubituukiriza. Ne bwe yandibadde asalawo mu bbaluwa ye n'ey'omukwano, towandiika buwandiisi bbaluwa otuuza parliament n'ogamba nti nno twasazeewo bwe tuti. Towandiika buwandiisi kubanga emitendera gyonna egiyitamu ejja petition ne motion tugituukiriza. Atuuza parliament ne bw'abanga alina ekirala ky'agamba n'akyogera ng'ali mu parliament. Mujjukira ffe ba rebel MPs, Honorable Muhammad Nsereko, Honorable Nwagaba Wilfred, Honorable Barnabas Tinkasimiri, nange Ssekikubo, ekibiina bwe kyawandikira speaker atuteekeko action. Right Honorable Speaker Kaddaga kwolwo yatuula mu ntebe ya parliament n'alyoka asala eggoye nga bwe yasala. abatamatira ne bagenda mu kooti. N'olwekyo sipiika aleme kuyimirira eri mu owino oba yonna gy'asazeewo okuyimirira n'awandiika ebbaluwa. Eno palamenti ayina okutuula mu palamenti mu ntebe ye ey'ekitiibwa ya palamenti n'alyoka asala. N'abalamuzi tubasanga ku Kampala Road n'atuulaawo Kampala Road nti nsazi mpandiisi, addayo mu kooti n'awandiika ensala ye. Sipiika alina kusala ensonga ze ng'atuula mu ntebe ye eya sipiika, so si kusinziira gy'ali nti mbawandiikidde munankola ki. Ekyo tekisaanidde era tukivumirira. Bikulu bya ffe tukyalinda palamenti etuule kubanga lulu zituwa ennaku 14 ate lulu zigamba tewaabeewo kirala kyonna kiteesebwako okutuusa nga motion emaze okugibwa mu ddiiro. Ffe kye tulinda Right Honorable Speaker Among, tulinda Right Honorable Thomas Tayebwa batuuze palamenti basalewo nga palamenti bw'etuula.